Your car is hesitating. Fuel economy has dropped. The check engine light is staring at you. You've checked everything, but nobody's talking about this one small sensor that controls how your engine breathes. Today, we fix that. The mass airflow sensor, or MAF sensor, measures the exact amount of air entering your engine. It sends that data to the ECU in real time. The ECU then calculates how much fuel to inject to maintain the perfect air-fuel ratio. No MAF signal, no proper combustion. It's that critical. Most modern cars use a hot wire MAF sensor. Inside is a thin platinum wire, heated to a precise temperature. As air flows over it, the wire cools down. The sensor measures how much electrical current is needed to keep it hot. More current means more air. That reading becomes your engine's breathing report, sent live to the ECU every millisecond. So how do you know your MAF sensor is failing? Number 1, check engine light. Number 2, rough idle. The engine feels unstable at a stop. Number 3, poor acceleration. You press the gas and nothing happens. Number 4, engine stalling, especially at low speeds. Your OBD2 scanner is going to give you these codes. P0100MAF, sensor circuit malfunction, general electrical fault. P0101, sensor reading is out of expected range. P0102, signal voltage too low, sensor reading too little air. P0103, signal voltage too high, reading too much air. P0104, intermittent signal, the sensor cuts in and out. Any of these codes means the MAF sensor or its wiring needs immediate attention. The easiest test, plug in your OBD2 scanner and go to live data. Find MAF sensor reading in grams per second. At idle, a healthy engine reads between 2 and 7 grams per second. At full throttle, it should jump above 100. If it's stuck, barely moving, or spiking randomly, the sensor has failed. Also, check fuel trim values. Long-term fuel trim above plus 10% means the ECU is adding fuel to compensate for a lean MAF reading. You can also test the MAF sensor with a multimeter. Set it to DC voltage. With the engine running, probe the signal wire you should read between 0.5 and 2.5 volts at idle, rising smoothly as you rev the engine. A stuck or erratic reading confirms sensor failure. Also, check the reference voltage wire. It should read exactly 5 volts from the ECU. Before replacing your MAF sensor, always try cleaning it first. It works 70% of the time. Remove the sensor from the air intake. Never touch the hot wire element with your fingers. Use only dedicated MAF sensor cleaner spray. Never brake cleaner, or WD-40. Spray 10 to 15 bursts from 5 centimeters away. Let it dry completely for 20 minutes. Reinstall, clear your codes, and test drive. You may have just saved yourself $200. If cleaning didn't fix it, replacement is next, and it's a simple 15-minute job. You need a screwdriver and the correct MAF sensor for your vehicle. Disconnect the battery first. Unplug the wiring connector. Remove the 2 screws holding the sensor. Slide out the old one. Slide in the new one. Reconnect everything. Start the engine. Scan for codes. Done. Always buy OEM or a quality aftermarket brand. Cheap sensors cause more problems. And that's everything you need to know about the MAF sensor symptoms, fault codes, testing, cleaning, and replacement. If this video helped you, smash that like button and subscribe. We drop a new car sensor deep dive every week. Drop your fault code in the comments, and I'll personally help you diagnose it. Next episode, the coolant temperature sensor. See you there.